Are you seeking a two-tone watch, but have not yet found the right one? Do you travel frequently and are seeking a special companion? Would you like to make a statement wherever you go, but avoid criminal attention? Today's watch may just be for you if you answered yes to any of these questions. Roll the intro. What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you awesome watch content at least once a week. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. In our last video, we did an in-depth review of the phenomenon, which is the Grand Seiko SBGE248 spring. If you are wondering why this watch is so incredibly popular, or you're just interested in it for yourself, I highly recommend checking out this video. This week we are reviewing a Grand Seiko premium piece that will be sure to turn heads and attract attention. If you like two-tone watches, this week's episode is for you because we're reviewing the SBGE248. Let's get on to the video. The SBGE248 is part of Grand Seiko's sports collection, which has a wide variety of robust pieces in the line. If you are looking for a two-tone yellow-gold piece though, the SBGE248 will be your only option in the collection. To preface this video, this piece is not a dive watch, although it is 200-meter water resistant, but really a sport companion travel piece. As with many of Grand Seiko's pieces, this one also has a theme in mind, and that theme is the morning sun floating on the horizon. Let's get on to the features. The SBGE248 has a 44mm case width, but in real life I measured it at 43mm, with a 14.7mm thickness, 50mm lug to lug, and a 21mm lug width. It weighs in at 192.5 grams with all links installed. The case is made of stainless steel with large areas of matte finish and Zaratsu on the sides. And the bezel is made out of solid 18-karat yellow gold. The crown is offset at the 4 position, is screw down, and also made out of 18-karat gold. The bezel ring is made of sapphire crystal and has a vivid blue insert underneath of it that's truly stunning. Since this is not a true dive watch, the bezel moves bidirectionally and has a grade of even numbers on it for the GMT function. Since you are probably wondering what a solid gold bezel sounds like, let's give it a click test. It isn't particularly loud or special sounding, but it does feel good and it is precise. So I would prefer a little more resistance myself, but it's definitely a pass, and I think you'll like it too. The dial is a vivid bright blue that matches the bezel, while the indices are finished to Grand Seiko perfection. In case you are wondering, the hands and indices are all going to be gold-plated and not solid gold. The hour and minute hand are Dauphine style, but are chopped off at the tip, so it is flat, while the GMT hand has a decisive arrow at the tip and a simple line for the second hand. The date can be found at the 4 o'clock position and has a white background and black numerals. Spring drive and GMT can be found at the lower middle section of this piece, and a power reserve indicator divided into 3 sections of black, gray, and white indicate the 3 days of power this piece will have when it is fully wound. An odd numbered grade can be found around the chapter ring, which is used to time another time zone for a total of 3 time zones. A gold ring can be found between the crystal and the bezel. Lume can be found graciously applied on all markers of the bezel, the 12, 3, 6, and 9 markers, and on the hour, minute, and GMT hands. The movement is Grand Seiko's 9R66, which is the GMT version of the spring drive and has a losing or gaining 15 seconds a month accuracy, which equates to 1 second a day. It has a 72-hour power reserve, and the second hand glides effortlessly across the dial with no ticking at all. The 9R66 uses a calendar-linked time difference adjustment function, which lets you adjust the hour hand independently of the minutes, and even lets you go back in time on the date, which could be handy if you are traveling and want to maintain your atomic clock time. The bracelet is familiar style, which is a 5-link with matte on the large areas and high polish on the smaller pieces. The great part though is that it has a micro adjust on the clasp and a golden Grand Seiko logo to show that this piece is special. The SBGE248 is 200-meter water resistant, can track 3 time zones, and is ready to travel with you in a stunning fashion for a wonderful $11,500. Now for my humble opinion. The SBGE248 is stunning. We have seen this design before on the SBGE237 and SBGE201, and the case is a really good one. The only complaint that I have heard is that the gold ring between the crystal and the bezel might get scratched up. But honestly, this can easily be polished back since it is gold, and I don't think that Zaratsu finish on gold really will look any better than our master jeweler's work anyway. It looks excellent on most wrists, even on my 6.5-inch wrist. And what I really like about this piece is that it is a unique design and doesn't look like they ripped anyone else's off with the crazy stunning blue bezel. You will know that this is a Grand Seiko right away when you look at this. Believe me, this one will get people's attention. People will notice this before they notice a two-tone Submariner, although they might not realize what this is right away, and the criminal types or the ones that will only talk to you because they think that you are rich won't bother you. This is just a stunning piece, and I'll recommend this to anyone who wants a watch that's truly special and wants to make a statement and is well suited for someone who is traveling for work and dresses up while on the move. Thanks for watching today, everyone. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a like, of course, if you enjoyed it, and share this with your friends. We look forward to seeing you next video.